Welcome back to Mega 5 Star Celebrity News Edition. So guys, listen, I put out a video. I shared a video of Lil Mama's post. And in her post, she was rapping. And it's like an intro for her comeback to music. Because as you know, Lil Mama has been going for music since, I believe, 2009. She really didn't pick up the mic again after the thing that happened at the award show with Jay-Z and Alicia Keys. But we're going to talk about that. But anyway, she put out a little intro song, making her way back to music. And this is kind of like a freestyle coming back. Now, I saw where she put up this post, but to me, it wasn't getting recognized enough. Like, I didn't see a lot of people actually seeing it. And maybe because they wasn't checking her because she hasn't done music in a while. And they just used to seeing her in movies and things of that. But they didn't think that she would ever come back to music. So maybe that's why the views weren't like as high as they should be. But I've always felt that she had a gift. She had a gift in rap music. And when I saw that this particular video of her doing it, I said I just had to share it. I had to share it so a lot of people can see it. So I shared it to my TikTok. And yes, it went viral. It went viral. People didn't even, they were just shocked. They were shocked. She still had the flow. She knocked it out the park. The way she did this freestyle or this intro, she knocked it out the park. The flow was on point. And if you haven't seen it, go to my TikTok at Mega 5 Stars and go check it out. But yeah, she went crazy on it, right? And she named it Love Within. So anyway, this is like her intro back to music. She's letting everybody know that she's coming back. She's getting back to it. Okay. So now, during that post, a lot of people kept talking about the incident that happened at the award show where she jumped on stage when Jay-Z and Alicia Keys was performing the New York song, right? All right. After that, a lot of people was, making fun of it. A lot of people had a lot to say. People didn't want to deal with her much after that. She went on and talked about it in an interview with even some of the makeup companies that she was working with. She didn't feel the love from them anymore. Like she just felt as though they just didn't support her after that. And she did an interview saying that, right? She also felt that it was a lot of people in music, the industry. She wasn't getting the love. And she said even though that incident happened, she still felt as though she didn't even get, when all of this was going on and people were starting to not like her, hate on her and things of that nature, she felt some type of way because she felt as though Jay-Z should have came to her rescue. Jay-Z and Alicia Keys should have said something, came to her rescue, kind of made it all better. Okay. Now, I just want to say this. If you're from, I'm going to go ahead and say Jersey and New York because I'm from Newark, New Jersey, right? I'm from Brick City, New Jersey, right? Okay. My father lived in Manhattan, New York, okay? So both back and forth, okay? I just want to say this. The type of energy that we carry and we have, we love hard. We love hard. And it's hard for us to diet down, okay? When we feel in a certain way. When we show love, we show love. We don't care how we look. We don't care, what people think about us. When we want to show love, we're going to show love, okay? Kind of like what Kai Cenat do. When he sees somebody, he want to show his ultimate love. He don't care if he loud or people think he loud or crazy, whatever. He going to show his love regardless, right? So to me, that's what she was doing. However, was it the appropriate time? No. And she will say that herself. No, it wasn't the appropriate time. Now, a lot of people want to say that Jay-Z got her blackballed out of the industry and things of that nature, right? But she said she never said that. She never said Jay-Z got her blackballed. She just said she felt as though they didn't have her back after the incident, okay? So she said she didn't mess with that because she felt as though them being from New York, they should have had her back, right? But then let's go to Jay-Z, the controversy behind that. a lot of people are saying that Jay-Z did her wrong. He got her blackballed, this and that, okay? Let's talk about the incident, all right? Now, you got to know, Jay-Z is a well-known performer. I mean, he got fans all over the place. He performs, he was doing concerts, he was going here, there, and so was Alicia Keys, okay? So let's think about it. When they at these concerts and stuff, do you know it's like people keeping people off the stage from getting to them? Like, it's people being pulled from jumping on stages everywhere when these artists perform. Like, you know, their lives really be in jeopardy when they on the stage and people trying to jump on there, even if it's just to show love. But you got to remember, if one person get up on that stage to show love and the artists accept that, do you know how many more people going to start jumping on that stage? It becomes a security risk. Okay? Now, after the incident, Lil Mama said Jay-Z did some interviews and he was asked about it, right? He was asked how he felt about it. And he said no, he didn't like it. And he felt as though it was inappropriate. He didn't like it, right? But where Lil Mama issue comes in at is that once people started hating on her, possibly losing brand deals, and it was going crazy for her, she felt as though, because they're from New York, that he should have stepped up and came to her like rescue, right? But then she also said in another interview, whereas Jay-Z don't know a lot of people. He don't know who a lot of people is because he's so big. He got so much going on. So it probably wasn't even on his mind to do that. Okay? Not saying that he didn't know who she was, but he probably didn't know. He probably wasn't in his right mind to do that at the time, right? But she said she was trying to make it right with him. She was trying to make it right with him, but she felt as though she wasn't getting no support. She wasn't getting no support from him or Alicia Keys, right? But you have to understand that in the interview, if they asked him how did he feel about it, I'm sure because of his status, he's not going to say, oh, yeah, it's cool. You know, she got up on stage, she showed love and everything like that. No, because that opens up the door for other people who feel like they can show love to jump on the stage. And I'm going to say this. A lot of people don't even realize or remember, but that night was the same night that Kanye jumped on the stage and said what he said to Taylor Swift, okay? So you got to understand, that performance was after all of that done happened. So he probably was still in shock over that. And then here we got another person jumping on the stage. He might have was already upset that happened from his friend, supposedly, right? But then now we got another person jumping on the stage. He's still in the mind of that happening. I mean, his mind probably was everywhere. On his behalf, I just have to say that, right? I just have to say that because people is going crazy. He got a blackball and stuff. But again, she said she didn't say that, but she felt as though he should have stepped up. He should have stepped up and helped her out with that situation. If any brand deals was dropping her after that, that was even more crazy. I mean, because if they know her and know where she's from, they know it was all out of love. It wasn't an appropriate time, but it was out of love. And she had been missing brand deals or other deals? No, they shouldn't have did that to her. And I don't like that. But I just feel as though, you know, it could have all been resolved a little bit better than what it was. Now, there's a lot of people who's saying that Jay-Z got her blackballed from music, right? I respect everyone's comment. I'm not that person. I respect everyone's comment, right? But I go off of what the artists say and what they say actually happened, right? So again, for one, she says she never said that Jay-Z got her blackballed. However, there are people out there that still think that he did, right? But now for two, in this particular interview here, and I want to give a shout out to Mr. J. Hill, right? She did an interview with Mr. J. Hill, and because I felt as though this was the best interview she's ever had since the incident, and that he was being very genuine and respectful, I'm going to also share the link to this interview for you guys to go check it out. If you want to, or if you want to do so, you can let him know that I sent you, that Mega 5 Star sent you, right? But he did the most precious, loving interview I've ever seen since this incident, right? And he did this interview with her 10 months ago. But I just think that was just the most loving, supportive thing, right? Okay. Now, back to people thinking that Jay-Z got her blackballed from music. Now, in this particular interview, Lil Mama reveals that no, she didn't stop music at that time. In fact, she stopped music a year before that, in 2008. She said she stopped music, she gave up on music after her mother died. She said because she started out doing music with her mother, and once her mother died, she didn't have the love for it anymore. She just stopped. So in fact, she stopped and gave up on music in 2008. The incident happened in 2009. She had already stopped music. But that just shedded negative light on her, the incident in 2009. But now we're here, right? Now we're here. And I'm so glad to see she's back or coming back. But another thing people don't know is that didn't stop her from working. You know, she did the movie with TLC, the movie TLC, and she played Left Eye. She was in other movies too. That did not stop her from working. And in fact, she's working on this. She's presently working on another movie or show or something. I don't know what this is. If you know, comment down below. But she's working on the screen now. So it didn't stop her flow, and I have to give it up for her. I have to give it up for her because everything that she's been through, and she goes into it during that interview, she still kept her head up. She still went out there and got the movie deals, even though it was rough on her at times because she kept on having that back in her mind of the incident of the award show. But it did not stop her. She kept pushing. And I'm glad she kept pushing to the point where she is now, that she want to go back and make music because she is talented, as you can see in her intro. And again, if you haven't seen that, go check it out on TikTok, Mega 5 Stars. But guys, go ahead and show your love because I'm glad she's back. She's always been amazing. Her love, genuine. So go ahead and support. Go ahead and support. But let's not hate on any artists, okay? Because we don't know their situation. We don't know what they're going through. We can have our opinion. We can have our opinion, yes. Your opinion matters because you do help pay for their, you do help pay their bills. So yes, your opinion do matter. But guys, I just want to also say from me, I want to thank you all for tuning in to my videos on YouTube, for the support on TikTok. You guys been showing out and I really appreciate you because you know what? I give love. And when you put out that energy, it comes back. And I have to thank you guys because it's always going to go back to you. The love you show me and others will always return to you. That's just how it works. That's just the energy of the world. That's the energy of the universe. You put it out there, you get it back. But anyway, guys, again, I just want to thank you all. I appreciate the love I've been receiving. And, I just want to thank you all. But anyway, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. I'll see you soon.